BassResinator here. I have the frog mold in front of me. I've already set the eyes in place, and notice I have little arrows on them because the eyes are it goes from an orange to a yellow with the slit, so the direction, I was going to say the flecha part. That's in Spanish. The flecha is arrow. The line, not the little point. The line is the direction of the iris. And the little arrow part is the direction of the yellow part. So the yellow part's going to be in the front. Orange is going to be in the back with the pupils going sideways. Now, I've got leaves. And I've got rocks. And I've got some flowers that, and all of these things are things that I have dried or pressed. These are dried. Actually, they were pretty dry when I found them out. And see, we don't have this kind of oak very often where I live. We have something called a live oak that they don't look like oak leaves that you're used to. Those look like oak leaves. These are come off of an oak that actually changes color. The live oaks stay green all the time. When they get ready to get new leaves, they just push off the old ones. When the old ones hit on the ground, they start turning brown. But they stay, it's an evergreen type oak. But these, the Texas oak, this Quercus texana, Quercus is the genus name for oak trees. These actually change color. They go to yellow and then they fall to the ground and they go brown. Well, there are about 3 of these within walking distance of my house, mostly that way. And then there's a big oak tree this way that would not fit in here, and it's called a Shumard oak, and they got some massive leaves. And when they put out their acorns, they're huge. It's called Quercus macrocarpa, macro meaning gigantic, carpa the fruit. So yeah, I can you tell I studied botany type stuff? So anyway, I got and then I had another plant that actually did turn yellow, and so I pressed that flower, that leaf. That leaf is going to go in the head. These leaves are going to go here. But what is the deal with the rocks? Well, the rocks are going to go in the legs. Smaller ones up here, and the bigger ones back on this area. But what's the deal with that? Okay, well, I also have some UV resin here. Oh, this is part of a collaboration. It's called Froggy Friday. I'm just getting ready for it. I'm going to, I got purple and pink, and I'm going to alternate the color of the toads. The colors of the toes. So I'm going to go, anyway, I may do pink in the front, or pink, purple, or, I'll mix and match. I'm going to just have fun with the colors. But these petals are from a dianthus, which is a wild carnation. And most of the times when we see carnations, they're double flowers. So you see a bunch of petals and you don't see the center part. Well, when I dried it, these fell off the flower itself. And so I thought, but they're pretty. They were pink when I started out. That's why I got pink. And the center part is a really dark magenta. So I'll go purple. So that's why I'm going to do that with the feet. So I'm going to put the stones in here, and then I'm going to put those flower petals on top. I'm thinking about putting one of the petals up here underneath this other leaf. So what is this? What are these colors? What are these? It's falling rocks. Here in the United States, we have places where you're driving through mountainous areas, and they'll say, watch out for falling rocks. Fall rocks. There we go. Okay, so I've exposed what I'm doing. Now, let me see if I can start doing the toes. You know what I'm going to do? I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm making this up as I go. Come on. I'm going to go back and forth. That's what I'm going to do. Stop blowing bubbles. Oh, these are pretty, huh? Okay. While there is still surface tension, I'm going to set this over here and get that going. And I'll come back to you. Okay, the front toes are signed, sealed, delivered. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to try and match the same pattern that I did in the front, where I have purple first, then pink. So I'm saving a spot for that one over here. That'll be the purple. Did it wrong over here. Well, okay. Well, you know, there's different number of toes on the back. So we'll have equal number of toes. I say that because I messed up and I had to come up with a good excuse, you know. I guess I could have wiped that out, but that would have been a waste. So I'll just leave it as such. Get those out of the way. I got a couple bubbles coming up. Okay, get those underneath. Come back in a bit. Now I got out light orange. I need to create a block because this foot and this foot lean because the mold is old and has lost its ability to stay upright, and if I fill it up, then the resin just goes right on out. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm putting some fixer in, and I'll just do that on all of the feet so that it won't look really odd. We'll try and keep somewhat color coordinated, except for the back toes where I got them alternated. Okay, that's enough to hold it in place. You're looking at it and it goes, well, it doesn't quite match, you know. Sticking with the colors of fall. It matches a little. Get under there and hold it in place. There you go. hippity hoppity. Pink elephants on parade. Boom. Anybody ever seen the original Dumbo? Not the one where they have real people in it, but the cartoonish one, the one that Disney made originally. The music on that was cool. Pink elephants on parade. Here they go, hippity hoppity. Pink elephants on parade. What'll I do? What'll I do? Boom. Do I have time to get this in before that runs away? Oh, there's a bubble. Got it. Oh, just knocked my toothpick off. Well, that's no good. Let me come back to you in a bit. Okay, those are there. Now I mixed up some T-Expert glossy resin, and I want to put a little bit in these armpits. I don't care if it comes out or not, but I want a little bit in there because I was thinking about, and now I can do resin down in here too. And I'll stop pouring right now, because what I want to do, let me get my tweezers right here. I want to get that. Wow, am I going to be able to do that? Okay, now I got it where I want it to be, sort of. If it would go flat, that would be awesome. Okay, it's getting there. And then I want to put one of those little rocks on top. Well, that, not exactly. Well, I got it to where I want it to be. And it has the specific shape that I want it to have. Oh, let me turn it this way a little bit. I had it going just perfect. No, certainly. Anybody ever watched the Three Stooges? Certainly. Oh, was that one almost too big? Well, that idea might not work. I'll have to go find another stone. Get the... There's some bubbles coming up. I put it through the vacuum chamber, but me pouring it in there, I think, sort of messed it up. Okay, now I'm going to dip this in the resin. You can sail the 7 seas in the resin. You can put your mind at ease in the resin. Okay, now need to do the same type of thing with this leaf. And then I gotta leave it alone. I want to get resin underneath it so it hopefully prevent. You too can prevent forest fires or forest bubbles or Forrest Gump. Mr. Watkins is making too many funnies. Okay, now get on up yonder. You know what I can do? Yes, I can do that. That stone that wouldn't fit there will fit right there and help hold the leaf and the blossom in place. Bam! Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Come over here to get more of my rocks. Love on the rocks. Oh no, that stone is flying off the front. Well, if that leaf will stay there, then maybe I just get another. Got a whole stack of these stones. I just got to find a little one. That one might work. Or that one. Most of these are monster sized. Let's try. I don't want it sticking up above that mold, because then, well, there we go. And I'll put this one. No, what I need to do now is get these in place and then put those stones on top of them. And this is pretty on both sides. I think I will try and get it to where I have a whoa. A prettiness. That one's not as pretty on the bottom, so I'll put it down on top of the flower petal. Okay, and that is staying in place. Good. Now, with the oak leaves, pour a little bit resin. Pour some resin on me. And that's got those spots that had angles that, oh, that could hold bubbles. Get on in there now. Good thing I didn't bring one of those leaves from that other oak that's ridiculous size, the macrocarpa. The Shumard oak, because it wouldn't fit in here. Well, this frog may have a tale to tell. He does. Now, what I want to do is trim parts of this one and fill in some of these areas. Now this can just go right on in there without any problem. Now, where I had that resin come over the edge, I need to wipe up where that leaf was hanging over. Well, I could just leave it and let it cure and then take care of it after that. Take care of this guy's tail right here and right now. I don't want it to cover over that rock on the backside. I want it to be seen from the bottom. Now, does this rock have a pretty side? No. Let me get one that's got some character. Well, there's one. Oh, that's got a pretty stripe down it. Put that right there. Yes. Falling rocks. Watch out. Well, this little stem, this little piggy went to market, and that little stem went right there. Okay, now I can pour more resin in. I split this up into two so that I could put it in the vacuum chamber without it bubbling over. What does this stone look like? Oh, that's a pretty one. Stem, get in there. There you go. Now I don't think I have enough resin to fill up this whole thing. I didn't mix up that much. I think I mixed up 3 ounces, but I didn't want to mix up more than that because I didn't know how much the stones would take. This Froggy should be au natural. How? Because he's got leaves, petals, and stone. Man, that stone matches those leaves almost exactly. Okay, now that leaves me possibilities of adding. No, I don't think I want to add color, because if I add color to it, then we're not going to be able to see those stones in the leaves. No, we'll just leave it like that. I'll come back in about an hour or so. It should be set up enough to where I can put more resin on top without it displacing any of the stuff that I have in there. Oh, that was good. Just put my finger right in. I guess, yeah, I had some resin go up over when I was putting that leaf in. I want that stone down a little bit, because otherwise when it cures, well, he may be a little wonky on this side, because, or that's the side that will stick up. So yeah, no, that'll be fine. Okay. What I was saying is, because that foot is bent that way, it will actually be up off the table. So that rock will actually probably keep it balanced better. Okay, a little air bubble hanging on that leaf. Right there. Come on. Right there. Boy, you can see the stripes of those stones, but it's hard to see that they're stones, which is kind of cool. It's hard to see they're stones because they match the leaf exactly. Okay, these stones got them from Hobby Lobby. Picture Jasper Genuine Gemstones. And they came in this container like this, and some are a lot bigger than others. But look, it said $10.99. Nope. It was reduced down to $2.74. Hoo hoo hoo. That's the way I like to go shopping. Find it on sale. Yes. I'll stick around here and catch these bubbles that come up. I'm sitting there looking through, and I thought, man, that leaf turned yellow. No, I got a yellow leaf down there. Okay, I'll see you when it comes time to put in. I don't even think I need to show you my next layer. It's just going to be pouring clear over the top of that. Okay, I'll show you. Come back with the unmolding. Okay, see ya. All cured up. Look at those picture jaspers. Now, the concept of the picture rocks is if you sit there and look at them long enough, you can start seeing different patterns. Like I can see one of those memorial ribbons on this one. There's that little... Anyway, I'm seeing stuff. But my wife and I took a 3-hour cruise, not a 3-hour tour like Gilligan. But we went on Lake Superior one summer and did a 3-hour tour, and they took us out to painted rocks, not painted jasper, but you can only see it from the water unless you do rappelling down the cliffs. But it's where Lake Superior has battered the walls of this one cliff, and it's revealed all these really cool different things that are happening with the different colored rocks and stuff. So if you have a chance to go up there to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, take that 3-hour tour. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so now, and the leaves came out okay. There's one leaf that ended up poking his noggin right there, so I may have to sand that down. I don't know. Oh, I got a little overpour right there. Put it off. Nice thing is when you get it right when you're unmolding, it comes off relatively easy. Painted rock right there, painted jasper. Those toes are loose. Those toes are now loose. How loose is your goose? That loose. Ta-da. Oh. Oh, that was where that went over the edge when I was pouring. Wow, that came out nice. Boom, look at those eyes. Oh, and those flowers and the leaves. Yay. We're going to trim a little bit on that toenail. Yeah, pretty froggy. So those toes go along with those petals. Well, that petal broke when I put it in there. And the eyes are fall color. We got falling leaves and rocks. So we got the falling rocks. Yeah. That actually is really, really pretty. Oh, and you can see the one rock right between his eyes. Coolness. You turn him over and it's like, yeah, there's another world down here. And have to do a little bit of sanding right there where it went up on the edge of the mold. Yeah, I am definitely pleased with this froggy. Hoo-hoo, yeah. Ribbit. Right into your living room. I was looking at the analytics on my channel that more people watch my videos on a TV than they do on a computer or a phone. So coming at you in your living room. Beware of falling rocks, frog. Falling rocks. Yeah, I thought I was being clever. Let me know if you think so. Okay, this is part of a collaboration. Please go check out the other frogs that are being made by very talented artists from all over the world. We got some in Australia, some in the UK, others here in the United States. Yeah, we're having all kinds of fun on Fridays. I'll trim up his toes where he's got a little bit of overage stuff, and I'll take some stills. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Share the news. We get more people subscribing, and we get more people getting to watch things of this sort. Yeah. Let me know what you think. And please go check out the other people that are in this collaboration. The playlist is below in the description. And I'm going to have to set mine at a time so that I don't overlap with Karen, one of the originators of this Froggy Friday theme. She's over in the UK, so I will definitely put it at a different time. Yeah, let me know what you think. Do you like the leaves? Do you like those petals? Do you like his toes? Do you like the eyes? I think that may be the last time I use this mold. He's starting to get a little unshiny. And this mold is already starting to show its age. You can tell by the white on the pressure points, and it's not a real glossy center. And there's a little piece of resin right there. Came off. Okay, we'll see ya for the next one. Bye.